Hey, what's up? Okay, I am back. And today we are going to compare 5-round shader and 7 mag. And if you have been wondering what the hell those two things are, today's the day I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm using cartridges. These are made by Dragon Hawk Tattoo, or at least they're distributed by them. And I'm using the Dragon Hawk Mast as my machine. Actually, I already have a 5 shader loaded in there. We're going to use that first. But just to kind of show you the difference, I'll show them to you in the box, what they look like. You can see very clearly. This is a smaller configuration. This is several needles, much larger. This is actually also several needles. You just might not see it with the naked eye at the moment. So flipping these over, you can see 10-0-5 round. Flipping it over, you can see this says 10-0-5 round shader. It has a lot number, has an expiration date. It shows me that it has been sterilized with EO gas. Cool deal. Completely packaged. All right, and then this daddy-o, same situation, right? So it's got expiration dates, sterilized with EO gas, and it is a 7 mag, meaning that it has, can you see in here? I can't tell. Meaning that oh, you know what? Hold up. There we go. Don't lose it. Come on, Vic, stay still. Okay, so here you can see it is in fact 7 needles. The way they are configured is 3 pairs and 1 kind of leading the pack. All right, so what is the purpose of a mag? What is the purpose of a 5-round shader? Just for the sake of being fair, let's attempt to magnify the 5-round as well. A little harder to see through the packaging. So let's give it a shot with this. There you go. Covered in pigment, sorry about that. But as I kind of move it around, you can still see clearly it's 5 needles in there, kind of in the shape of a flower, all grouped together. Now a shader means that it is soldered higher up, giving more flexibility to the needle grouping, versus a liner, which would be soldered lower down, making kind of more of a strict opaque line because the needles would have far less flex. What do I mean by that? Well, let me show you. So essentially, shader, loose, move around, liner, tighter line, right? Okay, so we are using a shader and a mag, both meant for shading. So here we go. We'll just use this one on this one and then that one on that one, I guess, right? Why not? Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and do small circles with my 5-round shader. Yeah, they're kind of loose small, but this is kind of my go-to, especially when I'm filling in bottoms and tails. My favorite thing to do. Whenever I need more of an opaque covering, I tend to go with small round circles and a 5-round shader. All right, before we uncover that and show it off, let's go ahead and switch needles. We will now be using the mag. It was down here. 12 diameter, 7 configuration round mag. Okay. Oh, look at it go. Work, daddy, work. Okay. Suck up a little pigment here. And let's get to work kicking out some color. Okay, ready? Kicks a lot of color. Kicks out a lot of color. But it's more needles in a bigger configuration. So of course it covers more kind of real estate here, but if you use too much pressure, you could also be doing some real damage here because you're touching a lot more skin, you're chewing it up faster. So just a quick application of both of these. And now let's see, what do we got? Oh, oh, be still my heart, look at the pixels. Oh, daddy, look at the pixels. Okay, let's look at it up close, right? Equally beautiful in their own ways, right? So this obviously it could be a little bit more versatile with shading. Just having used small round circles, you can see this is a little bit more opaque. Certainly both showing off their beautiful pixels right now, but you can definitely see kind of the track that the mag pattern leaves. So those three needle groupings scraping back and forth like this, very easy to see in the pattern here. A little bit harder to see the actual configuration of the 5-round shader, but that's kind of the point, especially when you're doing eyebrows, right? So mags are used a lot in body art for shading, a lot, because you're covering a lot more real estate oftentimes, much more so than just the brow area. But I have to say the 5-round shader is a real cutie. It's a friend of mine. I love it. I use it in the eyebrows all the time. I do use the 7-round shader, but not for brows. I actually mostly use it for lips. If you want a lip video, leave me a comment right now and I will be sure to make a lip video for you.